Well, he was a cheerleader, a salesman and a critic. In the biggest speech of his political career so far, Paul Ryan took to the podium at the Republican National Convention Wednesday to accept the nomination for vice president. He used his moment in the spotlight to fire up his party's conservative base. Ryan took aim at President Obama's economic policies and healthcare plan, all while selling voters on his potential boss.
Republican Paul Ryan promised to help Mitt Romney lead America back to prosperity as he formally accepted the party's vice presidential nomination. In a speech billed as the biggest of his political career, Ryan came out fighting, mounting an attack on Democrat policy and President Barack Obama in particular. Ryan's job on day 2 of the convention was to fire up conservatives while reaching out to independents still uncertain about the Republican team. According to pundits, he delivered on all counts, giving his opponents something to think about.
We can get this country working again. We can get this economy growing again. We can make the safety net safe again. We can do this. Whatever your political party, let's come together for the sake of our country. Join Mitt Romney and me. Let's give this effort everything we have. Let's see this thing all the way through. Let's get this done.
Ryan promised to tackle unemployment, entitlement programs and the mounting debt. He said Republicans would take direct aim at President Barack Obama's signature legislation, healthcare. Ryan is known as a fiscal conservative. He's a favorite of the conservative Republicans in the Tea Party.
Tampa this week is a curious mix, the convention and the less conventional. We canvassed voters in Ybor City, a hip Cuban enclave that once made Tampa the cigar capital of the world. What comes into your mind when I say Mitt Romney?
I'm unsure, but...
Why are you unsure?
Neither one of them give me any information that I want. The stuff I'm hearing is just rhetoric, and I want to hear something positive.
I don't think he's very genuine. If he would be more genuine, I think he's saying what the people want him to say versus, I don't think he's for the common people.
In a world where thousands of jobs were destroyed.
Throughout the summer, Mr. Romney has been defined by his opponents as the Obama campaign plows millions into ads painting him as a heartless, out-of-touch tycoon. And yet the challenger has arrived at convention week neck and neck with the president in the polls. So tonight, up on that stage, Mitt Romney will have his best chance, perhaps his last chance, to define himself on his own terms. And he'll be talking not just to the partisan audience in this hall, but to the millions of Americans back home, who in just over 2 months from now will decide his fate.
Well, not to be outdone, Romney's rival, Barack Obama, has been speaking to youth voters in the state of Virginia. Obama narrowly won the state in 2008, and the latest polling shows this time it could go either way.
Will this be a nation that leads not just with the strength of our military, but with the power of our example and fidelity to our values? Is that the kind of country we will continue to be? And most of all, will this continue to be an America where no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter where you come from, no matter what your last name is, no matter who you love, you can pursue your own happiness and make it if you try. That's what my presidency has been about. That's what this campaign's about. And that's why I'm running for a second term as President of the United States of America.